So when you think things kind of get worse for Charlotte Hornets, it does. Unfortunate situation with Lamelo Ball having a pretty much a fractured ankle in the game tonight against the Detroit Pistons. They announced that hey look, he after they got the MRIs whatever that he did have a small chip and did break his bone. We're not sure the size of the bone that he broke in it. But this is the third time this year he suffered from a sprained ankle. In the last three times this season. So what does that mean? So we're looking at a fracture, depending on the grade, we're looking at 4 to 8 weeks. So the question is, could he come back this season? He could, right? But like I mentioned before, D'Angelo Russell, this is something you want to take your time before you come back. Is it worth LaMelo Ball coming back and playing the rest of the season? That's the question you got to ask yourself. And I don't think it's worth it. The Charlotte Hornets right now are abysmal. If you sprained your ankle 3 times, first of all, you got to figure out how you play, but change the way you play or change your shoes or whatever. I don't think he's wearing the big baller brand shoes or whatever. But if you sprain your ankle 3 times and then now you fracture your ankle and you're going to be out 4 to 8 weeks depending on the rehab, you should really think about just resting it, shutting it down for the rest of the season in the summer rehab, and then once you slowly win yourself back into it. But it's not worth it. Typical injuries like this typically linger. I've seen guys like Steph Curry had injury like this before and it lasted throughout seasons. So I think the most important thing for LaMelo Ball is to take his time coming back. I would expect him to be out at least 4 to 8 weeks for this injury. I hope he heals fast. The Charlotte Hornets right now, definitely, need him. They are on pace to have one of the worst records in basketball, if not the worst record. Now, I hope LaMelo Ball recovers fast and soon. So we'll see what happens with this one, and I'll give you guys updates as we get more. Now, the reason why. Oh, before I get out, the reason why is X-rays show bones broken. So they see a bone is broken. MRIs will see ligaments. Ligaments typically tend to heal longer than bones. So they were able to see, a bone's broken through X-rays, and they can do those in the season. MRIs take a little bit longer to figure out. So we'll see what happens. I hope no ligaments are messed up in it. He walked off the court, but we'll see what happens with this one.